The Democratic effort to retake the Senate is going to be a complicated one in 2020, but there are a few opportunities, including 2 races where an incumbent Republican senator is facing re-election in a state that Donald Trump lost back in 2016. And in one of those cases, Colorado, you have Republican Cory Gardner is going to be facing a Democrat, and now we've got a contested primary to find out which Democrat that is going to be. One of those candidates joins us now on the Damage Report. Stephanie Rose Spalding, welcome to the show.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Very glad to have you here, and both I and Brooke are excited to learn more about you. Tell us about your background and making the decision to run for Senate.
Sure. So I'm a tenured professor of women's and ethnic studies at the University of Colorado in Colorado Springs. I'm also pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church here in Colorado Springs. So I've been here in Colorado for about 10 years now. And it was really my students' response and community's response to the 2016 election cycle that got me interested in running for office. And I ran in 2018. We did phenomenally well, but it was an extremely tough district. And from that work, there were people around the state who just were like, you need to run for Senate. And my community asked, so here I am.
So tell me about, you spent a decade there. What are some of the issues that have come up in your time there that you felt needed to be addressed in a different fashion?
Well, absolutely, Colorado is changing. It is not the Colorado of 10 or even 15 years ago. There are more millennials who are moving here. So our issues are around protecting the environment. We have a lot of public lands here in Colorado. We are also very much in advocacy for Medicare for all, making sure that people have not just health insurance, but access to health care. We have a lot of rural space here in Colorado. Also making sure that there is income equity and education equity. Social justice is very central to me as a professor and an activist, and making sure that we are doing criminal justice reforms are issues that I continue to hear on the campaign trail.
And how would you describe the past work over the past few years of the current incumbent?
Non-existent. He has been in agreement with the current administration at a 98% rate.
Wow, that is pretty high. I'm curious. You mentioned in your list of issues that you feel like there should be more done to protect the environment. What are some of the moves that you would make in that area if you were to be currently holding the position now?
So I'm an advocate for the Green New Deal. I would certainly make sure that this administration and no administration going forward is fracking on public lands. I would make sure that we are moving to green and renewable energies, that we are carbon neutral as we move forward as a nation. Protecting water is an extreme issue here in Colorado, since there are a number of states that depend on our water resources downstate, downstream. These are just some of the issues that are important to us. And again, like I said, creating green economies, those are very much what people want here in Colorado.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.